Greetings, viewers. I hope you're having a nice day. And for the next few minutes, I will be your entertainer. The pearl's recently been found after a few years, so I had an idea. I'll be interviewing many people who were involved in the pearl, and it was one heck of an adventure, to say the least. The host of the world here, and let's get started. Welcome, my friends, to the first interview of today's podcast. We have right now been fortunate enough to bump into our first guest, Chimpanzee.
Kino, sir.
Right. That's what I said.
Sure you did.
Anyways, how about we put all that behind us? I would like to warm you up and the viewer up to you and our podcast. Get back to work! Oi, it's Kino. Oh, I'm a monkey, hold up. So, how's life been recently?
It's been good, I guess.
Why don't you tell us more about it?
I've been scavenging and taking from the land. Every once in a while, I get away with some ammunition and get to eat some real food.
No, that seems tough, man.
It all feels so animalistic, like I've lost what makes me human. I want to believe I'm a man. I tell that every waking second for the past 6-7 years. But the longer I live like this, the harder it is for me to believe that.
Okay. We're a little late on time right now, so let's get into the more important matters, what the audience has been waiting for. So, as we know it, the pearl has recently been found.
It has?
Go. Yeah, it has. After 6-7 years, the pearl has finally been found once more. And we know that you're the pearl expert around here, so we would love to hear your thoughts.
Who found it? I need to warn him. I need to.
Whoa, take a step back. He hasn't done anything with the pearl yet.
So, it will cause everything around him to crumble to ashes. His family, his home, everything he's ever known, gone and destroyed.
Well, then what would you recommend for him to do with the pearl then?
Throw it away as soon as possible and put the wretched thing back where it belongs, in the bottom of the sea.
Alright. I'll make sure to warn him.
That's it. If you want to help me, I'll find somebody. I'll go do it myself. If you have the pearl, listen to me. Get rid of it. It's too dangerous. You don't understand what you're about to put yourself into.
Arjun, go fetch!
This Kino.
Good boy!
What do you do?
Welcome back to the podcast. Today we have a special guest with us. Someone not from the original events of the book, but still important, the new founder of the Pearl.
I am Esteban.
Yeah, okay, Esteban. I was fortunate enough today to get to him before other people did. Lucky me! Anyways, Esteban, why don't you show us what you brought to our podcast?
Look what I have here. I call it the Ender Pearl.
Interesting. How did you find it?
Ever since I was a child, I yearned for the sea. Something has always kept me waiting. I suddenly found myself in an office job. What was I doing? No creativity, no craft, but eventually I managed. Now, nothing could stand in my way. I got onto my trusty canoe and swam. I searched the coral reefs. I observed the fish. I touched while exploring, I found it. The Ender Pearl.
Well, what do you plan on doing with the pearl?
I'm going to sell it.
How much do you think it'd be worth? Ignoring how corrupt the system is, of course.
50,000 pesos.
Daring, aren't we?
I haven't even got started on what I'm gonna do with the money yet.
Feel free to share. Is there perhaps an item you desire?
Yes, flint and steel.
That's good, but you're not thinking big enough. Think, Esteban, think. If you're actually getting that amount of money, you can do so much more with it. Make yourself memorable in the next 500 years.
You right? I'll open my very first fast food chain and I'm gonna call it Lava Chicken.
Good. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
Ooh, right. I'll also invest in a new product I'm developing.
Now you've caught my attention. What will it do?
This is a crafting table. You put elements in various different slots and kaboom! Now that's something.
Alright. One more thing. We recently got a warning from Kino, the original founder of the Pearl. I don't exactly remember what he said, but he said something about, like, throw it back. Into the ocean.
He's just jealous out of the pearl.
I left my banana down here. You are the one who found the pearl. Get your hands off it right now.
Oh! What's wrong with you?
You don't understand what you're about to put yourself into. Bad things will happen if you keep holding on to the pearl.
Don't take my pearl away from me.
Stupid pearl.
Hello, my name Jing Jing. I have the rice. Hello guys, welcome to the third interview. We are currently here with Kino's wife.
My name is Juana.
Yes, I know, Juana. Anyways, let's get this interview back on the road. So, we interviewed your husband earlier.
Kino, we've been together for as long as I can remember. Woman and man, living a joyful life.
You know what? I have an idea. How about you tell us about you two? I'm sure the audience would love that.
Sure, give me a second. I don't exactly know where to start.
Let's get into something more serious. How's life been since Tito died? It's okay, Juana. You can say whatever here. He won't be here to hear it.
Well, we don't talk too much, but whenever we do, it always ends in a big fight.
That sucks. I do kind of understand him though, and he'd be bitter from all this.
Yeah, but it's been years. But we haven't decided to have a new child since, however.
Well, does he still beat you though?
Well, yeah, he did so recently.
Did you do it? Like a boss? I don't trust the priest. I think he might be acting in bad faith.
You should be fine now. Just a linear fracture is all.
How much would it cost?
100 pesos.
That cheap? What gives?
Yeah, I know who you are. The host of the world, right?
Yeah?
I would like to be a part of your show.
Well, how would you contribute?
Let's just say I know Kino, Juana, and their little thing quite well. And the money.
Welcome back to the show, guys. We recently got a new guest. Why don't you introduce yourself to us?
Hello, I'm the doctor. I like money.
A doctor, you say? Well, I graduated medical school when I was 1 with my friend Ling Ling. Hi, Ling Ling.
That's cool. I graduated a year early.
Impossible. This must have meant he graduated while he was in his mom's belly. This must mean only one thing. His mom must have been eating textbooks. Well, why don't you share some things that you like?
I like money.
What else?
Not my girlfriend.
Okay, well, why don't you share about what you bring to our podcast? You said you knew Kino and Juana well, didn't you?
Of course, that's topic. You know about the pearl, right?
Yeah, it was discovered recently.
It has?
Yeah, by Esteban Stonecutter. Except this time, he calls it the Ender Pearl.
Do you know where he found it?
He never told me exactly, but it was somewhere in the ocean.
Now I'm intrigued. Is he indigenous by any chance?
Seemed like it.
That's not good.
What do you mean by that?
Let's just say they're a little underdeveloped.
Elaborate.
What if the child turns out like Kino or Juana? I must be there to warn him.
Well, I guess I can see where you're going with that, but he's
Well, I must be off. Can you tell me where the pearl, he is?
6 feet under.
Stop with the riddles. Tell me where he is.
No, he's dead. Kino has the pearl.
Why didn't you tell me so?
Because you kept yapping. Hello. What is your name again? Welcome to the podcast, Tito. Why don't you give yourself an introduction? Oh wait, you're dead, aren't you? Do you want 5 big booms? No, look at this. Imagine like this dark kind of for the recording. Let's come in the shadow realm, bro.
It's actually
Like,
that light.
Greetings! Welcome to tangentially the last segment of our podcast. Today we are here with a very so important brother of Kino.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, by the way, guys, his name is Juan Tomas. It's kind of strange, because people usually introduce themselves. Anyways, so being the brother of Kino, what did you